Well, Louis, here we are in Toco, our famous haunting ground when we were young lovers. How do you feel to be back today?
As a retiree,
As a retiree, yes.
all, all, all children are grown with their own family and children. We are now grandparents of teenagers, teenage grandchildren, then 5 grandchildren from the age of 9 to 4 years. So we are well seasoned grandparents and mothers-in-law and father-in-law. And now it's great to be able to have this long time, Nancy, with you as it was in the beginning.
As it was in the beginning again.
Yes.
How many beginnings we've been having?
Let's make it 52. But you know, when I come to places like these, here we are in Toco, I often go back to our young family life. When we came to Toco, it used to be our 4 children, and then Betsy and Sylvie and Carrie. Sylvie had 5 children. All these children were like teenagers. So it used to be a lot of fun. My friend Honey, who is dead and gone now from BP days, Shell days actually, NP days, he had a beautiful house there in Rampanalgas. And we were good friends, and he had bought this house, and he would be happy for us to take the house for 1 week. Never wanted any money. And I would insist, Honey, but you have to do work to the house and so on. And he would say, give me a tin of paint or 2. And boy, that was all Hammy. We're just happy for us to, with our family, to have a good time. But in Matura there, Rampanargas, we didn't have much beautiful sea bathing as it did in Toco. In those days, Toco was so beautiful. You know, it was just open car park and beautiful. It's so surprising now to come and see all these. Some of them are shacks, some look, you know, but it has really taken away from that natural, beautiful shoreline of Toco, and your eyes could see from one corner to the other. And it was a very beautiful beach. We love Toco, and the kids really enjoy Toco.
But Louis, I want to interrupt you a little. There are these what we call shacks. These people probably are trying to make a living here. I don't know how much supervision goes into it by, you know, the government as to the land that is being occupied. You know, there's a lot of, it seems to be a heavy fishing industry. It's grown even heavier from the days we used to come here.
Yeah, you never had all this amount of fishing boats.
I've counted at least 15 boats around here, fishing boats.
Yeah,
So I guess the people really are trying to make a living out here,
yeah.
you know.
I guess so.
But you have to adapt to change.
That is so true. That is so true. That's a changing world. And we need to have a change in mind to fit in. But you know, it really, like how you feel about Tobago, rustic Tobago. You know, my mind go back to our beautiful days we had with the beautiful coastline and, you know, car park and all of that.
You remember the days we used to come up here on a weekend? Well, I mean, that was long before your time when we met. But the Yusuf Ali's family and my sister and her husband and their children, we would come up here on a Friday and we would pitch a tarpaulin tent.
Right.
I can't, you know, and late into the evening we'll be telling stories over fried bakes and cocoa tea, as we used to say.
On the beach, yeah?
Yeah, on the beach, a little, not too far from here,
Okay.
the other direction. And you know, when you were sleeping, you would peep out from under the tarpaulin there, and you look at the water there, it's low tide. Next morning you will be anxious to get up and go out there.
Yeah, yeah.
It was really
That
fantastic.
was before my time.
Yeah, before your time, long before your time.
That time I was down in the counters.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, but But nevertheless, it's really lovely to be out here, away from it all responsibilities of house cleaning and cooking and things like that. So it's very special to be here, as I say, alone time.
Yes, man, yes.
And
But I don't see them selling sea moss as they used to do.
no, you mean the
You know-
famous for you to prepare, or
Yeah, no, to prepare. Vendors used to be walking around. I guess they would do
well,
it on
that
weekends.
is on weekends, because remember today is a work day for people. So I think we must be the only people on the beach right now.
Except for some Trinidadians who have returned after 45 years, you know. That's
Wow.
Urban.
And could hardly take a sea bath because it's a little bit rough at the moment.
Yes, yes,
But I've had mine already,
yes. Yes.
and we'll be soon going back in.
Yeah, I know you're a giant to the water, you know.
Right, so maybe I can
Oh
just,
boy, look at that canoe, it's rushing up there.
yeah. So anyway, Nancy, I think I'm going back in.
All right, my dear, thank you very much.